Hi folks, welcome to my channel. In today's episode, we are going to review Colt OS 6.4 custom ROM for Redmi Note 3.
Well, heading to the settings, Colt OS 6.4 comes loaded with nifty animations. Going to network and internet, see the nice animation. Going to connected devices, well, heading to apps and notifications. Colt Enigma is the customization option for this custom ROM. Heading to battery, display, night light, adaptive brightness, screen timeout, screen rotation, auto rotate options, font option, display option, screensaver, tap to wake, sound options, charging vibration, screenshot sound. It has MI sound enhancer as well. If you connect a headphone, you can set a preset. Heading to storage, heading to privacy, see the nice animation. We have device personalization services, device learning. Then we have location. Then we have security. See the nice animation. We have screen lock, fingerprint options, encryption details and stuff like that. Then we have accounts. Accessibility, magnification, live caption, haptic strength, stuff like that. And we have advanced controls. Yes folks, this ROM comes with advanced controls. We have USB fast charge as well as double tap to wake. Then we have headphone gain, microphone gain and stuff like that. We can change the strength of a vibration motor under haptic feedback. I have it set at 35%. Then we have system options. This ROM has a bug in which it has issues backing up stuff. It can be a GApps issue as well, not sure. This ROM comes with OTA updates. Heading to about phone, going to Android version, we see it has the latest security patch. The build date is 11th September, v6.4. The kernel version is 3.10.108 Dark Star kernel. It's a nice kernel folks. Let's dive in to the customization options. Colt Enigma. Heading to status bar customization, we have status bar items. We can enable or disable. Then we have network traffic indicator. Then brightness control by sliding across the status bar. 4G icon, VoLTE icon, VO Wi-Fi icon. Then we have different VoLTE icons folks. HD icon, as you can see. HDCAF icon, slightly different. Then we have the MIUI 11 icon, EMUI icon, Oxygen OS icon, the normal VoLTE icon, as well as the Colt default. Then we have carrier label. I have set the carrier label to show on both status bar as well as lock screen. We can have custom carrier label as well. Then we have clock settings. We can hide or show the clock in the status bar. Then clock style is left, right or center. If we have center, then the clock is towards the center. If we have towards the right, then the clock is towards the right. You know, based on your preference. How to show the seconds? Then we have date, small font size, normal font size. I have it at small font size. Then date position, left or right of time. Date style, normal, lowercase, uppercase. We have battery styles. We can configure a battery bar. Then in the quick settings, battery style, we have percent, 55% until 0700, both enabled, percent as well as estimate. Quick settings, battery location, quick settings, signal group, and quick settings, header. Signal group is this. And of course, we have the quick settings header on the top. Then we have status bar, battery style, circle, circle fill, dotted, and icon portrait. Battery percentage is enabled. Battery percentage while charging is enabled. Aggressive battery auto enable on battery saver is enabled. And of course, you can set battery charge warning. Then head into quick setting customization, quick setting header. We can enable a header, folks. As you can see, this is the nature header. Then data usage in quick setting header. As you can see, 167 MB it is showing. If we go to monthly usage, it's showing 16.57 gigs. Then of course, QS footer text, footer warning, setting icon, user switcher icon, persist setting button icon, replace clear all text with nice button. This is the nice button towards the bottom. If we disable that, you can see the clear all. Then quick setting tint mode, quick setting footer brightness slider, MIUI style. It's an MIUI style slider, folks. Some people like it, some people don't. But it's really nice. Just swiping down once, you can see the brightness slider. I like to have it at default. Then of course, vibrate on touch. I have a haptic feedback when I touch a quick setting icon. I like to have some sort of haptic feedback. Disable quick settings while locked. Heading to buttons customization. Heading to buttons, you can see volume rocker customization, in which you can have the volume panel style as MIUI, Oreo, panel tinted and stuff like that. This is the MIUI style. I like this style. Switch audio panel location, you can have it at towards the left or right of the screen. Then you can have additional steps for the volume, giving you much more granular control. Then playback control, when the screen is off, long pressing the volume keys will seek music tracks. Then you can customize the audio panel. You can have ring volume, notification volume, alarm volume, voice volume, Bluetooth volume. I have disabled the hardware keys. As you know, I have gesture navigation enabled. Swap keys, enable backlight. Well, of course, since it's disabled, none of these will work. But if you enable it, you can customize the back button, home button, as well as the overview button. Heading to navigation bar, I have the nav bar enabled. Then we have nav bar options. You can swap the recents or the back button. Then you can have pixel animation. Heading to power menu, you can customize the power menu. I have it customized to show reboot as well as advanced reboot, as you can see. Going to advanced reboot, we can see recovery, bootloader, system UI, stuff like that. You can add screenshot options as well. Then lock screen visibility. Well, I don't mind power menu being visible on the lock screen. And I have reboot option also turned on, but I have advanced reboot option turned off. Then heading to gestures, we have AOSP gestures, jump to camera, pressing the power button twice, as you can see. Gesture navigation we have, as you can see in the demo. Then we can of course revert back to 2-button or 3-button navigation. Then we have adaptive playback. In which you can set timeout. Then we have screenshot. Swipe with 3 fingers for the screenshot. As you can see, it has long screenshot as well. The scrollable long screenshot. That's a nice feature. We have wake up and charge. Then we have double tap to sleep on status bar as well as lock screen. Then heading to lock screen options, heading to lock screen display, we have certain weather options. We have certain condition icon packs and stuff like that. And show city name, show temperature. Then we have weather style. I have it on Omni style. You can set it to the pixel style as well. The pixel style comes in one single line. The Omni has basically different, it's quite different, as you can see. I have it on S6. I can have it on something else as well. Let's have it on Google. See, the clouds are different now. Anyways, then we have ambient display options, battery level, always on while charging, new notifications, music ticker, double tap gesture to check time, notification icons, pick up, hand wave, pocket, and of course ambient display brightness. Then we have certain lock screen bottom decorations in which lock screen charging info, display negotiated charger, max current and voltage, and battery temperature on lock screen while charging. Let me show it to you. Let me connect the charger. Let's see. See, it's showing current, voltage, as well as battery temperature. Cool. Then we can have a battery bar if you desire. Then we have media cover art. If a song is playing, it shows on the lock screen. You can disable it as well. Then we can have music visualizer. Then we can hide or show the status bar on the lock screen. Some people like to keep their status bar hidden. Then we have pocket detection, block screen and button inputs when the device is in pocket. This is one option I love, force FP authentication. In this, you never need to enter your PIN, password or pattern. The moment you turn on the device after a reboot, you can just tap on the fingerprint scanner and it lets you log in. Then of course fingerprint authentication vibration. Heading to lock screen UI, you can change the clock styles. You can choose from these clock styles. Then you can change the date style. There are a lot of date styles as well. Clock font options, date font options and stuff like that. Heading to system, heading to notifications, you can customize the charging LED. I like to have battery light in DND mode. Then we have notification LED. You can customize on a per app basis. Then we have heads up notifications, ambient display. It's good for the OLED screen devices, but for Redmi Note 3 with an LCD screen, I don't find a use case scenario for it. Blink flashlight for call. This is one option I like, and I've set it to always. Then we have force close notifications, show notification headers, noisy notifications if screen on, iOS like toast notification for clipboard access, vibrate on connect, vibrate on disconnect, and stuff like that. Heading to animations, we have different screen off animations. This is a CRT animation. I'm a fan of the CRT animation, folks. It is my favorite animation. Then of course we can choose animation for various things, activity open animation, slide in bottom, slide in top, stuff like that. You can choose your animation style. There are tons of options out here. Heading to quick settings styles, animation style, no animation duration default, basic stuff. Cold decorations, this is the theme customizer. You can have the light theme, the dark theme, solarized dark, baked green. Let's see what baked green looks like. you know, there are lots of themes, folks. We have accent preset. We can have different accent colors. We can have the RGB picker, icon shape, teardrop, circle, cylinder, rectangle, vessel, heading to vessel. How does vessel look like? Let's have a look at vessel. This is how vessel looks like. Cool, na? Then headline body font, quick setting border, switch appearance. You can have 1 plus narrow contained or default. I like it to have it on 1 plus. Then going to screen, you can of course have rounded corners. Going to miscellaneous customizations, we can have a different recent screen. Heading to Omni switch, well, you have to enable it. But anyways, I like to have it on default. Then we have gaming mode, charging animation, as you saw.
Now let's talk about the flashing procedure. Colt OS 6.4 requires you to factory data reset your ROM. Go to wipe, click on format data, type yes, click the tick. Normal ROMs require you to go to advanced wipe, select the Talvik system data, cache, and swipe to wipe. To install the ROM, click on install, select the ROM file, add more zips, open gapps, and swipe to flash. I won't do it as I already have Colt OS running on my device. If you liked what you saw, give this video a thumbs up. Comment if you'd like me make videos on a particular topic. Share this video with your friends and family. This is your host Tejasvi Kapoor signing off.